Florentine, what do you think of the whole Peyton Manning thing?
Well, look, the contract's still not even signed yet.
Yeah, it's happening, though.
Yeah, it's been almost 24 hours. First, he's the new Brett Favre, Peyton Manning. He's a fucking diva, is what he is.
Really?
Yeah, he held like 7 teams hostage till they finally signed with Denver yesterday, supposedly, and he still hasn't even signed yet.
Yeah, but they got a gentleman's agreement. They still kind of have that in sports.
You never know.
No?
What's going to happen there? It's still not until a contract's signed, he could walk away from it.
Is it a good move?
It's good for Denver, yeah. I mean, but, Elway's a piece of shit. Elway's, Tim Tebow's my guy. He's starting next season.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't he be?
He actually did
took us
say
to the
that.
Playoffs.
Yep.
Absolutely. That's exactly what he
said. He earned the right to start next year. That's right.
Yeah, and this was after the season when they knew Manning was going to get released, when they already thought as soon as he gets released, we're going after him. So
Right.
it was in the back of the mind.
And
At least say, hey, we'll see what happens in training camp.
And
So
Elway was jumping up and down, biggest cheerleader when Tebow was marching up the field.
we haven't seen Elway's face in 20 years.
Right.
All of a sudden, Tebow's doing good. And yeah, I know.
Jesus.
He hasn't aged well.
They're calling him Judas in Denver. A lot of people are fucking pissed off at Elway.
Yeah, because he totally lied. And why would Manning go to an organization like that when he just said, "Oh, the Tebow's our guy," so he's a scumbag?
Where should he? Where should he went? You think?
I don't know.
What was the best fit for Peyton Manning?
He fucked up so many teams by his agent throwing out the. Look, first of all, look at what happened with the Jets. So the Jets just make a call. Hey, is Peyton interested? And of course, his agent leaks that, so he makes this big thing. Yep. So everybody's going to be bidding for him, and then the Jets got to go. Oh, so we didn't really mean it, and give Sanchez a fucking extension when they don't even want that guy in the team. They had to because he hurt his feelings.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course. You think why they don't even want Sanchez there, but they had no choice because Sanchez found out they were looking for Peyton because Peyton's agent.
Right.
And then he's just, working every team, or working the Dolphins, working the Cardinals, working Tennessee, working San Francisco, Denver. So every team has to wait for their free agency to start to see if they're going to sign this fucking asshole. So they can't sign anybody else because they need the cap space. So he held up everybody for 2 weeks, basically.
I have a feeling you don't like Peyton Manning.
No, he's going to be the next Brett Favre because he's going to be a diva. Because now he's going to go to a team where basically he was on the Colts for all those years, and he had 2 coaches with Dungy and Caldwell, 2 mild-mannered black men that didn't say a word, and he just did it whatever he wanted. He just ran his own offense. He called his own plays, and he just said, fuck you, I'm doing it my way, and they just let him do it. Now he's going to go here, and they're not going to let him do that, and that's when it's going to be a problem.
Really?
Yeah.
It's going
to be the new Brett Favre, because remember when Favre went to Minnesota, he had the problem with Childress there, because he just said, I'm not coming out of a game. I'm staying in. I don't care. I'm Brett Favre. I'm just going to throw fucking long passes.
He would just stay in the game?
Yeah. Childress told him to come out of a game when they were down like 24-0.
Right.
Yeah, there was the second to last game of the season.
And he said no?
He said, no, I'm not coming out. And he stayed in.
I didn't know this.
Oh, yeah. But he's a team player.
Yeah, of course he is.
That's Brett being Brett.
Right.
Come on, he's a competitor. Meanwhile, anybody else, imagine if fucking Calvin Pace on the Jets, imagine if Rex Ryan goes, get off the field. He goes, no, I'm staying out here.
No, that would never happen.
Would they say he's a competitor?
No, of course
Anyone
not.
else is a fucking asshole that won't go off the field.
Right.
You don't think that was just Brett being Brett?
Yeah, Brett. That was Brett being Brett.
Man,
he's a competitor. No, he's a fucking scumbag.
Brett Favre just ruined his legacy.
And that's what's going to happen to Peyton Manning, too. Yeah.
You think he could still play? They must have saw something like Travis was saying. Obviously, they had some kind of workout.
Look, they're going to take a chance, even if the guy's 75% of what he was.
They're going to give him $95 million over 5 years.
Yeah, but that's going to be all backloaded. It's going to be the 2 years he'll get 22 or 24 million, and then the rest will be backloaded. They can cut him after 2 years. That's what the contract's going to be.
Right.
So it's not going to really be 95. The guy's made enough money in his career, but he's still holding up franchises for more money.
And you think Tebow sucks that much?
No, but
he's unconventional, obviously, but. Man, they just didn't.
Oh yeah, they
didn't believe in him.
No, they totally screwed him. I don't know where he's going to go now.
Jacksonville, they're saying, right?
Now, they already signed Chad Henne. Miami's back up there, so he's the backup in Jacksonville. So they're not going to have 3 quarterbacks there. They got that Blaine Gabbert guy that they drafted.
But why is everyone saying Jacksonville?
Because they're idiots. Because they don't fucking know. They just go to Jacksonville because he played down there. They signed Chad Henne for $4 million to back up Blaine Gabbert, who they drafted in the first round last year. So he's not going there.
Football. I'm so lost.
Yeah.
I'm nodding a lot, but I'm lost.
No, but you know what the best part about it, and you guys can relate to this with sports, when a guy's a free agent, right? This is what everyone says. Well, he's going to go to the Dolphins because he's got a condo in South Beach, and then he's going to go to what was it, Tennessee because he went to school there, and his wife's family's from there. Who gives a fuck? That's why they don't go there. You think he wants to hang out with his wife's family? Everyone. Well, he's got a fucking retarded cousin in San Francisco, so he might go to the 49ers. That never works because no one wants to be around their family or friends because all they want is fucking free tickets. Peyton, it is. Yeah, Peyton Manning's wife's family's going, hey, Peyton, I'm at the game with my plumber. Can you come to the 50-yard line? He wants to meet you. Fuck you. Hey, what do I do when I get to the stadium? He's texting Peyton. What do I do?
Priority parking?
Yeah, do I go up to the window? Where's Will Call? Where's Will Call? What do I do? Do I show my... What the fuck? I don't know. You tell me. Have you ever gone to a Metallica concert? What do? You get in touch with James Hetfield? Hey, James, what do I do when I get to the show? And where do I go when I walk in, you fucks? All of a sudden, if you know somebody, then you don't know what it's at. You have no idea what you're going to do.
Yeah.
What road should I take to the Meadowlands? You fucking assholes.
So you know somebody, you don't have to know anything.
You don't have to know anything.
Right,
but if you don't know Billy Joel, you somehow get to the concert and you sit in your seats and you drive home.
You somehow figure it out.
Yeah,
God
but that's why those guys never go. Whenever someone says, "But no, his family's from here," he's definitely not going there.
Brilliant.
You think these guys get a lot of text messages day of the game?
Peyton Manning's probably on the field, fucking warming up. He got the text, "Dude, can you go? My plumber just wants to meet you." Yeah. What's going on after the game? Nothing. Nothing.
Shit.
We just got blown out 37-0. Nothing's going on after the game.
Yeah, go home to your family.
No party, no fucking...
Right.
Can we get in the locker room? Why? You want to look at big black mules? Why do you want to go in the locker room?
I told my
after the
buddy,
game?
you fucking, be able to shake your hand.
Yeah,
just, you know.
He says you're an everyday guy. Can you at least come out in the parking lot and say hi? He just threw 5 interceptions.
You're hanging me out to dry here. I fucking, told this guy.
Yeah, I appreciate you hooking us up, but where do we go after the game?
Are you ready? Because you got him fired up out there.
Good.
Fuck, the one guy hung up.
Line them all up. Bring them in the studio.
Don't
I'll fucking mow
hang
everyone
up.
down.
We had a great call and he fucking hung up. We'll go to Kyle in Boston first. Kyle.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, man? We got Florentine in studio.
Florentine, big fan, man.
Thanks.
I just kicked on an hour of sports radio yesterday on my drive home to see what they were talking about out here. The entire time, all they talked about was how fucking Tim Tebow is going to fit in the Patriots with McDaniels next year.
It's possible. I mean, because Belichick will do that kind of stuff, but then you got to take Brady off the field to put Tebow in for a play. And you really want to keep, probably the best quarterback in football, take him off to have Tebow run a fucking goofy play. You know what I mean? Like, play at that fucking, your peewee team, your kids.
I was going to say one of those plays we used to draw up in the streets,
okay,
right?
What are you going to draw up in the dirt?
All right, run out to the Chevron.
So I'd say he's probably not going to go there.
Street.
Yeah, let's look where that guy's standing. Let's go that way. He's probably going to move before it's the ball snapped. Asshole.
You don't think? Oh, you're saying it's a possibility for the Patriots?
No, he's not going to go there because Belichick's not going to take him Brady off the field for a play to do that. You only do that when you got a shitty quarterback. That's what Miami did for years. They had a shitty quarterback, so they put Ronnie Brown and Ricky Williams in those formations.
Yeah, but you fuck up the defense a little bit.
Everybody's figured that shit out.
You think?
Yeah, Tebow's a white guy. They're gonna catch him. They're already on to him. They already figured him out.
Let's say hi to Dennis in Jersey. Dennis.
Hey, Florentine, big fan, man. Listen, 2 things. Number 1, the Denver Broncos have already told Peyton Manning that he has full control of the offense because last year, remember, they used 2 offenses. They used the pro offense, and in the second half of the season, they used the Tim Tebow watered-down college offense.
Right. Yeah, well, that's the problem. That's when it's going to come in. That's when the Brett Favre shit's going to happen with Manning, when he starts throwing interceptions because his arm might not be 100% back, and they're going to tell him to scale back the offense. He's going to go, no, I call my own plays. That's when you're going to see his legacy get hurt.
Diva.
Yeah,
the diva comes out.
Here's the only thing. They even say this on ESPN. Nobody's going to want Tebow because of all the hoopla around him. Like, if you bring him in, it's a 3-ring circus that comes in with him.
He sells tickets, though. People who aren't selling tickets maybe would bring him in. He does sells a lot of tickets.
If you got a team that doesn't have a prayer of making the Super Bowl, then you bring a guy in like that just to get the hype up.
Fucking Cleveland Browns.
Like Jacksonville, who has to put tarps on the the third deck of their stadium because they can't sell tickets.
Really?
He's from there. He's a god there.
Oh, that's right. He might go to Jacksonville because he went to college there.
Yeah, well, yeah, and he's got a cousin that lives right outside of Jacksonville.
Hey, Tim. Yeah, how you doing, man? Yeah, I want to take my family to the game, but no seats available.
Florida.
So where you could,
Florida would love to have him, though.
Yeah.
You know, unless they get rid of one of those quarterbacks in Jacksonville.
Maybe do a little
they
trade or
sign
something.
Henny or something like that. I mean, that's a good spot for him because Jacksonville, they only sell like 40,000 tickets, and they got 80,000 seats in that stadium.
Because it's tough to go to a sporting event when it's beautiful out.
Well, when your team blows, too. Yeah, Tampa, Jacksonville, and Miami
Yeah,
don't
but some
sell
of those
out.
teams down there didn't blow, and they still couldn't get people in the seats.
Yeah, because nobody lives down. Nobody's from Florida that lives in Florida, so they're not going to all of a sudden be a Jacksonville fan.
Is that what that's about?
People from New York that move to Tampa or Miami aren't going to start liking the Bucs or the Dolphins.
I thought the Dolphins sold out, though, no?
No, they haven't like the last 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
They don't
really?
sell out either, yeah.
How short are they from
Like
sellout?
10,000. And
10,000?
The owner buys them up, and they show the games on TV, yeah.
Wow, shit.
He has to buy up 10,000
They
tickets
got that
every
other
week?
shit down there. They got LeBron down there and the Marlins and stuff. And there's too much shit to do in Miami. They don't care.
Marlins,
Nightlife.
Marlins don't draw.
They will with the new stadium now.
Yeah? Why?
Yeah. Okay, it's new and shiny.
They can have air conditioning?
Yeah, it's a dome, actually. They're going to put
Nice.
it, yeah.
Keep it nice and cool
Was
in
it
there?
just too hot in the other one?
Fuck, you're
It was and it was a football stadium. It was bad.
Oh,
It
that
was one of
stinks.
those.
You're
Yeah.
outside in the middle of summer in Florida when you could be at a beach on a jet ski.
Didn't the A's used to play in fucking the Raiders? Who was playing with where the Raiders played?
What do you mean?
Or was it when the Raiders were in an Olympics? There was some weird thing that the Raiders were doing.
Well, the LA Coliseum, was it?
Yeah. Who played
Oh,
there?
yeah.
Did they move the Raiders there for a little while?
I don't remember.
know.
Maybe I'm thinking.
Wasn't that the stadium for the Rams back in the day?
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
L.A. Rams.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's say hi to Joe. He's calling back. He thinks you're wrong about everything, Florentine.
Well, good.
Joe, what do you got?
John.
All right, John, what's
All right.
up?
Well, first of all, Peyton only held any team hostage for about a week until he
No,
came
2
out.
weeks. 2 weeks. He got cut 2 weeks ago. It was 14 days.
Yeah, but he wasn't holding anyone hostage. He pretty much came out right away and said it's either going to be Denver, the Titans, or the Niners.
No, he didn't. He met with the Dolphins. He met with the Cardinals. The Chiefs called. The Jets called. You're wrong.
The Cardinals, and it said right away after he met with the Cardinals, forget it. Like,
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't get. He waited like 4 days with the Cardinals. He met with the Dolphins. He didn't give them an answer for another week. He held everybody up. Nobody can go out and get Mario Williams or any other big free agents because that fuck was just like, oh, let me sit back and wait. Make a decision, asshole.
He was never serious with the Dolphins.
How do you know? Why would he meet with them then? Then why didn't he meet with the fucking Seahawks then? He wasn't serious with them either. Why did he spend 6 hours of his life meeting with the Dolphins?
He didn't meet with the Seahawks.
I know, exactly, because he wasn't interested. He met with the Dolphins.
Yeah, and then right away he found out that that wasn't going to work. So
No, he didn't. He didn't find out right away. They waited like 4 or 5 days on him. Matt Flynn was out there. Miami could have signed, but they had to wait for this fucking asshole.
And the other thing is, he's not going to be a diva there because they're going to install his offense. Not only that, they're talking about bringing in all these guys from the Colts that are now free agents. It's going to be like the Colts 2.0 over here. They're bringing in Dallas Clark, Jeff Saturday. Like,
What
all
did you
these
say?
guys-
The Colts 2.0. All right, first of all, he fucked Reggie Wayne because Reggie Wayne was a free agent and wide receiver for the Colts. Great, right? He was out there. So Peyton Manning fucking is holding all these teams hostage. He's like, look, I got to sign a contract or I'm going to be, if I wait 2 weeks, I'm going to get $1 million for 1 year. And the Colts offer him like 20 for 4 years. I got to take this money now while it's on the table. So he had to stay with a shitty team. So he fucked his friend over right there. Now you go.
Well, watch where Dallas Clark goes. Watch where Joseph Adai
Nobody
goes.
wants Dallas Clark. The guy's played 4 games in the last 3 years.
I think the Broncos are going to want him. Watch.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. Nobody else wanted him because the guy's always hurt. So he's not. So let the Broncos take him. They'll play fucking 3 games.
Yeah, and he'll get 12 touchdowns.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So he's going to catch 4 a game. Okay, great.
Well, that's too many looks for. So.
Yeah, Jeff Saturday could have got more money, and the guy's 36 years old. Nobody wants him. Good. He's going to have his center and his tight end there. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, that's the Colts 2-0.
And his running back. They're probably gonna bring in this guy, too.
Oh, ooh. Wow. That's fucking crazy.
You got to do sports radio. I would listen to this every day. Every day.
When you win the AFC West, it's going to be fine.
Yeah, well, you got to yeah, of course you're going to win the AFC West. You got to it's a shit fucking division. Yeah, look, he's going to win some games for it. They're going to go 10-6. They're going to win the division. They'll be out the first round. And that's what's going to happen.
winning games in the playoffs is what it's about, and you have a chance at the Super Bowl.
Well, Tebow did.
Look,
that.
he's not going to bomb there. I'm not saying he's going to bomb there, but he's going to be exposed for being a diva. And when he starts throwing picks and fucking Denver wants to scale an offense back, that's when he's going to show. He's going to go. I try to change the play at the line. Stop with that, you fuck. He stands there for 30 seconds, points at everybody. Everybody's on to you, a motherfucker. Okay, your stats have been down for the last 4 years. You threw a big pick in the fucking Super Bowl and lost the Super Bowl for the Colts. And then your last game you played, Sanchez, a second-year quarterback, fucking beat you on your own turf. Okay, your career's going downhill, and stop trying to change plays.
Where's this hate coming from for Peyton?
Nowhere. I kind of like the guy.
Oh, okay.
I kind of like the guy.
Hey, what was the Super Bowl pick?
Favre's gone, so I got nobody to hate. So now I'm on the Manning.
What was the Super Bowl pick? I don't remember that.
That pick interception he threw against the Saints. Well, the Saints Colts Super Bowl. He had a big pick thrown, and he lost the game for it. They took it back for a touchdown.
And obviously the Jets took him out of the playoffs.
And that was the last game he played.
Which is 15 months ago. He hasn't thrown in 15 months.
Exactly. You miss 15 months of, it's going to be, 19 or 20 months by the time he plays again.
And is his neck completely healed?
Look, they're taking a big chance on him.
You think?
I hope it all falls apart for Denver. That'd be great. Tebow moves on. He starts being, a coach knows how to coach him. He plays pretty good at quarterback, and then Manning goes down. And who do you got? I don't even know. They don't even have Brady Quinn anymore.
But Peyton went to the Broncos because he believes they can win a Super Bowl in the next few years.
No, he did that because there was no family in Denver. That's why he went there.
Do you think the altitude had anything to do with it?
The Tennessee Titans offered him to be part owner of the team when he retires, to own the team, and just because his fucking wife's family's from there, he didn't go there.
I love
just
the whole
because
angle
of
that they don't go where their family is.
Dude,
that's great.
Mark Teixeira, remember the guy from the Yankees?
Yeah.
He grew up between Baltimore and D.C., okay? He was a free agent. His wife's from there. He's from there. All of their family's from there. They go, and they had 2 offers on the table. He goes, fuck it, I'm going to the Yankees. and he hated big cities, and he went there because he didn't want to be around his family.
All right, listen, when football season hits, you got to call like every Friday. You have to, or every Monday, or both. Or you got to just do like a quick show on our fucking channel. I would listen to this every week.
I'll do it.
I listened to it for 3 years.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so different than other sports radio.
Do you think the altitude has anything to do with him going to Denver? I thought it might, because he'll get more out of his arm at that altitude than he would.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's possible.
These people are lit. Let's
Good.
go to Mike in Virginia.
On.
Mikey.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Florentine in studio.
That call before that said fucking Joseph Adai is going to the Broncos. Joseph Adai averages like 1 fucking foot a carry. They have Willis McGahee. They don't need a fucking running back, stupid.
You're right, and they got Moreno too, right? Whatever his name is there.
Yeah,
they got good running backs in Denver.
Dope with dreadlocks to fucking not run the ball.
I say, good point. The Colts 2-0.
Colts 2-0.
You don't think it's the Colts 2-0?
You really liked saying that one.
Yeah.
You want more of these?
Yeah.
All right. Buffalo would take Tebow, this guy's saying.
Yeah, they probably would.
Buffalo Bills, Tebow. It's hard to run in that cold.
Yeah, Buffalo, that'd be a good spot. Yeah, they would sell tickets with him, yeah.
Take a knee in the snow.
Florentine's totally right.
I love it. All those fucking Denver fans that bought those Tebow jerseys and the kids and the whole family. They number 15, and now what do they do with them?
You don't think he'll stay and be in backup?
No, he won't. No. That's another thing. I bet you Manning said, I want him out of here because he doesn't want the pressure. If he has a bad game, all the Denver fans are going to start chanting Tebow again.
Oh, yeah.
So I bet you that was part of Mr. Diva again.
So that's the Diva part of it.
Mr. Nice Guy. I'm Peyton Manning.
His commercials are good, though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, go do another one with fucking Justin Timberlake playing fucking ping pong. Oh, the paddle's hot. You get it? Fucking asshole.
He is a blockhead.
Yeah,
we had him on once. He was nice enough.
I hear he's a great guy.
But he didn't really give us much.
No, but I hear he's a great guy.
He was kind of boring, but he's a nice guy.
But, I mean, come on. And people go, his commercials are funny. They're not funny. Oh, really? You handed presents out, and it's fucking, wrapped like a football. And the guy goes, it's a football? He goes, no. Yeah, that's real funny. Yeah. Fucking wrap up a dildo and go, what is this? And then pull it out. Then that's fucking funny.
You'd laugh at that?
No, there's nothing funny about any of his commercials ever.
But if it was a dildo-shaped thing, you'd enjoy it?
I would laugh at that. I would laugh at that.
I want to go with the people that want to take you on, but there is one guy from Indianapolis saying you're completely right. So I want to hear from
good.
Glenn.
Yeah, let's hear this
All
guy.
right, Glenn,
'cause
go
he
ahead.
knows.
Glenn knows.
You're right. All right, Florentine, you're absolutely right here. Because, first of all, Manning fucked Indianapolis bad. Okay? He gave the guy the fucking world to begin with. We had shitty teams all around him. Big fucking deal. They won their division consistently. But you know what? When it came time to step up, the guy always let us down. He's a fucking choke artist.
Absolutely. 8-12 in the playoffs, fucking like 17 touchdowns and 19 interceptions.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Wow. One Super Bowl?
One Super Bowl. Yeah, he won the one Super Bowl. It's like a Brett Favre career.
Yeah, and the reason he won that Super Bowl is because Rex Grossman was fucking throwing the ball for the Bears.
You're right. That's a good point. You're right. And Manning held the Colts up. He could have negotiated, said, look, I don't need $28 million on fucking March 7th. Just give me like $5 and we'll work it out. They weren't going to pay him $28 million. Why did he hold up that franchise? Mm-hmm. The guy's made $174 million in contracts in his career. You don't need the money, fuckhead.
Yeah, and as far as anything with Tennessee offering him any type of ownership stake or management stake, I guarantee you the fucking Colts, Israel offered him the same goddamn thing. He chose to walk. He's the guy that left the team. I mean, it's not like they kicked him to the curb.
Absolutely, he could have negotiated something with your owner and stayed there. Absolutely,
something that would have been respectable for him. Certainly.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't the owner want this young pick instead?
He does, but he could have stayed. He could have been behind him for a couple of years, like 2 years, and then Manning could have went off. Manning has probably got like 2 years left with the neck and shit like that, and leave this guy behind him. They could have worked it out.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other thing I'm fucking sick and tired of hearing is all these people who say, well, Manning's going to be a great fucking mentor for our quarterback. Their fucking track record is horse shit for being a backup to Manning. Because they're all a bunch of fucking failures anyway, because he doesn't let him fucking practice.
Yeah, he doesn't. Cause Manning takes every rep in practice. He won't let a second string guy even practice with the team because he's a fucking control freak. So that's why they were saying Tebow's not going to beat X. He's not going to get any reps. So anyone behind him has been always a piece of shit. This guy's right.
All right.
I'm punching out. Bye.
Good job, Glenn.
Well, guy knows when to leave.
Sure. Fucking people saying Tebow to San Francisco now.
Jim Harbaugh would never put up with that. That guy's a fucking maniac there.
I like how he coaches.
I know. He's an animal. He is. There's no way he's going to put up with Tebow shenanigans.
I love the animal coaches.
Tebow's going to fucking bend down to pray. He's going to kick him right in the balls.
I like Harbaugh. I like fucking Rex Ryan. I love these animals.
People like Tebow, though, man. He's got all those Christians. They
No, he does.
fucking love him.
Absolutely. I was rooting for the guy last year.
I hated him.
I didn't mind him. I mean, the religion thing.
We got one of the Peyton Manning commercials for you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. This is the one with the Sprint commercial.
Where he's wearing the mustache.
Yeah, but he puts it a little crooked just so you know it's really Peyton Manning. Like, if it was straight, we wouldn't know. But he just a little. I want to know who made that fucking decision on that commercial put it a little crooked. So then we go, oh, I get that's Peyton Manning.
In disguise.
Yeah.
It's a disguise. Let's make it crooked.
When it comes to being a better football fan, nothing beats Sprint NFL Mobile. You can watch exclusive game highlights of all your favorite players, like Peyton Manning. That guy's pretty good, if you like 6'5", 230-pound quarterbacks, laser, rocket arm. With NFL Mobile only from Sprint, you get customizable alerts and real-time stats on your favorite team. Maybe like Peyton Manning's team, maybe.
Get the only Moto Razor with access to...
That was funny.
Yeah.
It's good.
No, Jim, did you like that the mustache was just a little crooked? Because then you knew it was Peyton Manning.
Visually, it was very funny.
Right, it was, right?
It's like Club Soda Kenny when we met him.
Because
mustache.
You know, there was like some gay guy on the set going, "Put this would be good if you put it a little crooked."
Yeah. No, Peyton, the mustache, you put it on straight. It needs to be a little crooked.
Yeah, because
I'm thinking crooked. They had a little meeting about it right there.
Oh, that's great.
That's great.
That's it. Oh, Peyton, look, get him a mirror. Get him a mirror.
Look, that's funny.
Look at that.
Now, that's funny.
This guy's really fired up. Chris in Jersey.
Oh.
Go ahead, Chris.
Florentine, you're saying Peyton Manning made $170 million. He made that fucking team and town probably literally $1 billion.
Yep.
What more does he owe them?
He doesn't owe him anything. I'm just saying, though, that he didn't need to. If he could have stayed there and not saying, all right, I'm going to take $28 million when I could only throw the ball fucking 8 yards.
They're saying he should take $5 million. When the hell is Peyton Manning going to make $30 million the rest of his life? That's what he's guaranteed on this deal. Are you going to take a lesser fucking deal because some club booked you fucking first in your career?
No, but
Why would you? You'd be a fucking moron to do that.
But if he wanted to stay, they could have worked out something where he's not going to get $28 million when the guy's throwing like fucking Chuck Knobloch right now. All right, so just go, look, give me fucking 10, and then if I play the whole season, then I get the money at the back end. That's how you work the deal if he really wanted to stay there.
Why would you take fucking 5 when you can make 30? Are you fucking out of your mind?
Well, that's why he left. So Peyton Manning's not the good guy here. He's not. He's fucking.
It's like everyone else.
If the guy had if the guy's shoulder and neck wasn't bothering him, then he gets the $28 million. When the guy hasn't played in 15 months and can't throw a fucking ball, you don't go give me $28 million. I don't know if I'm going to throw, but I want my $28 million. Fuck that.
If it wasn't for Peyton Manning, they'd be in fucking San Antonio.
Well, then they should go to San Antonio then.
I'm out.
Did he just call it San Antonio?
I think so.
You're
Antonio.
You're hyped up.
All right.
All right. And what about this other rumor that he didn't want to play in San Fran because he didn't want to compete with his brother there? Meaning, play him and shit.
He doesn't give a shit.
He doesn't, right?
No.
He wants more Super Bowl rings than.
Of course, he wants to win a Super Bowl. He'll get over it with his brother.
Yeah.
That's probably wants to stay in the AFC so that he can beat him in the Super Bowl. Because I think he has 2 and he has 1.
Yeah. Yep.
Right, Eli's got more Super Bowls than him, so he's definitely
Do you
competitive.
think Eli's better?
No, I mean Peyton's a better quarterback, but Eli's more clutch.
Oh, Eli's better?
Have to. Eli plays under pressure. Holy fuck.
Guy's unbelievable.
I turned the corner on him. I used to think he was sort of a joke in his brother's shadow. Not no more, man. Holy fuck,
look,
he knows how to play.
That guy from Indianapolis said it right, man. Peyton chokes in the playoffs. He does. He's not the same quarterback. Plus, in Denver, he's not. The guy can't throw outside. Just fucking 3-mile-an-hour winds. He's throwing 50% of his passes. He likes a dome with no wind. Just fucking fast guys running on carpet. Now he's going to be outside in the fucking cold. You watch how his stats go way down. When it starts snowing in November, he's going to fucking his stats are going to be 5 for 20 with 2 interceptions and 1 touchdown. Yeah, good move, stupid.
I think we covered it. Florentine is wrong about free agency. He's only holding him up for 6 days.
No, it wasn't. He got cut a week before free agency started, so any team can negotiate with them right there. So they're wrong.
All right.
He got cut March 7th. It's been fucking 2 weeks.
Let's go to Gennaro.
Get your facts straight.
Middle Island. Gennaro, what's up?
What's going on, gentlemen?
Hey,
Jim. I know you know your sports shit, but I think you're a little off on this one. Now you headline wherever you go, obviously, right?
Yeah.
It's like you in your prime, being cut out and saying, you know what, this guy that opens for me, I'm going to let him go ahead and finish up this show in front of me. When you still got a couple of years, the good years left in you, you can't blame him for leaving Indy if he still can play at a high level. Now, he sucks playoff-wise, yeah, sure, but he can instantly turn that team into a contender.
No, he definitely can, but you can't. Peyton Manning is not the good guy in this. He's not the bad guy. But look, there was $28 million on the table. If he really wanted to stay in Indianapolis, he could have worked something out where it wouldn't have been such a big cap hit, and he could have stayed. But obviously, he didn't want to stay for whatever reason it was, and he wanted to move on. So, let's not make the cult owner the bad guy here.
It's because he's a big, greedy, alien-headed fuck.
Well, all right.
Which one?
All of them. Peyton Manning.
It's the almighty dollar. That's what I say.
I think they're all greedy, but do you think if he didn't have a chance of winning a Super Bowl with the Colts, and he really is obsessed with trying to get another Super Bowl ring, right?
Well, look, if he didn't have a bad neck and shoulder, he would have got the $28 million. The owner's just protecting himself. We don't know what the guy could get one hit and be out the rest of his life. You don't know.
And once Polian left, they knew that all the stars were going to leave. Reggie Wayne signing back there is like ridiculous, but they knew everybody was going to leave. So why not turn it over to a new regime? That's what they did. So.
Well, Reggie Wayne had to stay there because Peyton Manning was holding everything up, and he wanted his money. So he's like, fuck it, I got to sign here. I need some cash.
Wow, they're calling you a dick now.
Oh, good.
Peyton could not take less money because of bargaining rules.
That's not true.
Punching out, gentlemen.
That's not true.
Oh, let's hear that. That might be right.
Let's go to Mark in Jersey, Mark. I'm obsessed with Florida.
Put them all on.
All right, let's go.
6 at a time.
They're all calling now, man. They want a piece of you. Go ahead, Mark.
How's it going, boys?
Hey.
It's the bargaining agreement. He can't take less money. He can restructure his deal, but at the end of the day, he has to take the same amount of money.
You're wrong.
In New York, he restructured to take less during the year, but they gave him a lump sum as a roster bonus.
You're wrong. They could have negotiated down where he could have got $10 million. He doesn't need the $28 million bonus. The team could do whatever they want. The team and the player. It has nothing to do with that. He could have said, "Look, I'll take 10, and if I play, then I'll get the other $18 million at the end of the year." So you're wrong.
The union won't let him take less money.
Bullshit.
Bullshit, but it's true.
It's not true. Everybody renegotiates their contract. Sanchez just did it, right? They just added 2 years on. They gave him a little less this year, put it at the back end. That's what they do.
Right, so he's making the same amount of money or more over the length of his contract.
No, he could have negotiated $10 million, and then he gets $18 million if he finishes the season. They could have worked it out, obviously, but he wanted his $28 million or he was leaving. And the Colts couldn't afford it, so he left. So he's not the fucking good guy here, Manning. The guy can't even throw, and they're going to give him $28 million. I don't think so. You guys are in radio. You know, like, if you can't fucking do a show, they're not just going to go, here's $28 million on your past.
Even if we can, they don't want to give us that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, brother.
But wait, sir, you might be right. You're saying that the union wouldn't allow him to take less.
That's why I understand it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because no teams renegotiate their contracts. No players do that when they want to sign somebody. They don't fucking renegotiate so they get less. No, I've never heard of that.
I think wanting to get another Super Bowl ring played into that whole decision too. You just didn't feel like.
But Denver's got no defense. If you're going to do that, you go to the 49ers. That's your best shot.
Best shot at a Super Bowl. Let's say hi to Steve in Jersey. A couple more, and then we'll move on.
Yes,
hello.
Florentine, you're a fucking moron.
Okay.
You're only jealous that he didn't go to the fucking Dolphins.
I don't care. Look, I would have liked them there. Okay, so.
You're only jealous that he didn't go to the Dolphins. The only reason why the fucking Broncos were good and kept him in games is because of their defense, you fool.
Because of what?
Because of their defense. What kept them in games for Tebow to fucking win them in the fourth quarter and in overtime?
Yeah, do you remember that Denver let up over 40 points in 5 different games last year? They got no defense, asshole.
Right, they have no defense.
Yeah, why don't you look at the scores from last year and see that they have no defense?
Right, they gave up 40 points in every single game, and Tebow was an offensive juggernaut? Right. They gave up points in a couple of games.
A couple, yeah, because all of a sudden 5's a couple.
Right.
Yeah, all of a sudden, hey, there's a couple over there. No, that's not a couple. That's 5 people. You're like a chick. You know when a chick doesn't. You know when a chick's like, I go, hey, let's go to the Meadowlands and go see a concert. That's like an hour and a half away because they don't want to see the show. But then if they want to see it, it's only 10 minutes. They shave a fucking hour off. That's what you just did, asshole. It's a couple of times.
Devalue his contract. The same thing happened to A-Rod when he tried to go to Boston. You can't devalue your contract. If you backload it, you backload it, but it's the same contract, you dope.
What are you talking about?
If he devalued his contract and said, well, I'll just take less, and if I play, I'll do this, it's the same money. He's just deferring it.
That's what I said. I said I had no problem with that, but the guy before said you can't do that. I know you could do that, asshole.
Why would he do that and leave fucking $15, $20 million on the table?
So he could show the team that he could play because the guy can't fucking throw right now.
Right, so he should defer it for the young guy that they're going to pay another guy number one salary. They have to still pay Luck.
Okay, and how much is Luck going to get? With the new rookie scale, he's only getting like $5 million a year, so it's not that big of a hit.
Only $5 million with a hard cap? Come on.
Oh yeah, I know, because God forbid you play a quarterback $5 million. It's not like he doesn't get $60 million anymore.
New receivers, they still have to go get a new defense, which is always blown. But they should lock up $40 million in their quarterback when only one of them can play.
What?
I said they should lock up $40 million in their cap when only one of them can play. They still have to pay both of them.
Okay, so what's your point?
My point is that he should look to get every dollar that he can. They still have to pay both of them. They might as well go in a new direction with Luck.
Manning's already got his money. If he really wanted to stay, he would have stayed. They could have worked it out.
And so do you. If a club wants to cancel and you have a contract, you're going to say, well, I already got my money. I'll leave it there.
Sometimes you take less of a guarantee, though. Honestly, dude, you'll take less of a guarantee. Like, say you go to a place and you make a certain amount. If you didn't sell a lot of tickets, the next time in, you can restructure your fucking deal where you take less of an upfront guarantee and there's a bigger back end. So if you sell tickets, you get more money. That actually has done a lot to use the company.
I get that, Jim, and I understand that. But this guy takes one hit. He could be a paraplegic.
Well, so for the comedy factor, he should have signed.
God willing.
One hit, he might shit his spine out.
Well, you're right there, but that's why I'm saying, why doesn't he? So the Colts will go, look, we can't give you $28 million when we don't know if you could throw again or if you get one hit. So let's renegotiate down, and we'll give you a back end. We'll give you $10 million up front. If you play the whole season, we'll give you the other 18 at the end of the season.
And if he couldn't play, he should have been the backup to Andrew Luck after all he's done for that franchise. He put that town and that franchise on the map. I'm not saying he was a winner everywhere he went. He's not Tom Brady, but to say he should have left all that money on the table and just left it as well, if I can do it, then you can pay me.
But wait, let me ask you a question. What about insurance, though? Wouldn't insurance cover that if he got hurt? Does it, like, wouldn't that not count against the team's cap or what?
No, it'd still count against the cap. It definitely would.
Especially if he doesn't play. It's a worse hit because he's not even playing.
Oh, and it still counts against the cap?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Hey, you're just jealous because he's not with the Dolphins.
Look,
some people saying.
It would have, if he would have went there, it would have been better what they have.
And they signed what's his name anyway, right? The Dolphins.
Romo.
Gerard.
Gerard, yeah, good move. No, I don't look.
Was that a good move?
No, but there's nobody else out there. They're fucked.
So that's why they signed him.
Nobody wants to go to Miami because that owner's an ass, and so is the GM. So
who owns it? It's not Huizenga, though, is it?
No, this other guy, Stephen Ross. Everybody hates.
Have a good one, boys.
See you, man.
One more, because this guy's calling you a dick. We got to go to him.
Put him on.
One more. And then the rest of them are pretty much points you've sort of made already. Let's go to Mike in Jersey. A lot of Jersey guys mad at you.
Oh, yeah. Mike?
Florentine, you're a douchebag. First of all, the owner told him last year in the contract, like, I'm going to make you the highest paid quarterback more than Brady. It gave him all that money. Then last year, at any point in time, he could have put him on injured reserve and gave Peyton Manning a free check of money for sitting on his ass. And then finally, he could have cut Peyton Manning at any point after the Super Bowl and did it. So, I mean, what's your point here? So Peyton Manning's to get for no money because the owner's the dick?
What does that have to do with him not putting him on IR? What does that have to do? He would have got his money either way. He was hoping Manning would have played. He did it for Manning because he was hoping Manning would have came back and played the last few games of the season.
So you're trying to tell me that if someone gave you $28 million, you're going to say, oh, no, I'm going to take only $5 million.
No, but I'm saying he could have worked it out. I'm not. Peyton Manning isn't.
Work out what?
He got.
Said, I'm going to give you money. Here's $28 million. Oh, no, I'm going to renege on the contract?
Well, no, when the guy's got a fucking noodle arm, yeah, you got to go, hey, all right, I'll meet you halfway. If Peyton Manning could throw... If Peyton Manning could throw like he used to be able to throw, then you take the $28 million. When the guy, we don't know if this guy's ever going to play again, so you're going to give him $28 million.
Assholes. I mean, the goddamn San Francisco 49ers had a perfectly good quarterback and wanted to go into the Manning drama. Same thing with Tennessee. I mean, in Miami, it's a wasteland. No one wants to play for fucking Miami. So you're going to try and tell me that next time you go to a club and say, oh, Florentine, we're going to give you $10,000. Well, maybe we'll only give you $5,000. You're going to say, oh, okay, I'll take $5,000.
No, that's not. All right, all right. Let's just say I can't speak, and maybe I don't know if I could do a full hour show.
Right. Tickets would sell faster.
Sellouts across the board.
All right, so then I go, look, maybe I can't get 10 grand because I don't know if I could do the whole show. I don't know how my voice is going to be, so I'll take 5, and if I do the whole show, then I take the 10, motherfucker. Okay, he's got a bad fucking neck. That's what the whole $28 million is about. We don't know if he's ever going to play again.
And I've been looking up stats. Denver was ranked 20th last year in defense.
20th in defense, Mister. Oh, they got a great defense.
So that was more than a couple.
Yeah, more than a couple.
The Colts already knew they had a bad neck, and they still gave them the money.
That's true.
Well, they had to last year. Well, they didn't know it. You know what? When you're talking about that neck injury, sometimes guys heal in a couple months. Sometimes it takes a year. You don't know.
Didn't Brady take less money to free up some cap space?
A lot of guys do. A lot of guys do. But all of a sudden, Peyton Manning's not allowed to.
So it's not unheard of, obviously.
Of course, a lot of guys do that.
I gotta go, guys. Take care. Touchdown.
All right. Did we do it? I mean,
wow.
they're still out there.
Oh yeah, that was.
I want Florentine on
great.
this channel during football season.
He knows his shit.
We got to try to figure something out. We give you free plugs for a radio show. That's about all we could offer. We suck.
Yeah, great.
Bill Burr finally said, fuck you and your free plugs. I don't blame him. Maybe he didn't say it in that way. But
Did he pull his podcast?
Huh?
Did he pull the podcast?
I'm
not getting anything. Why would I do this?
He's past